exciting year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watson on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And I'm sure for these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim. To come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl, fantastic for the team.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now Bolden on the return.
Yeah, baby, we coming again.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Brandon Bolden on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a first and 10 at about the 32. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this throw will be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Oh, my goodness. I mean, a little unconventional there on the return. A big loss after the interception, but they get the football. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Devin Asiasi there. And that takes us from second to third down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. On first down, it's Watson. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
At the 38-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The ball carried by
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
27.
A very solid gain of 27. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in the...
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives are impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Patriots, nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now Bolden on the return.
What a play! What a play!
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Brandon Bolden on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
17 yards.
From the gun, here's Newton.
New England.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Chasing Pierre-Paul. Able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Patriots.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
For Julian Edelman, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
To Mohamed Sanu. First and goal.
On 1st and 10, Newton. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Newton throwing again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton with a touchdown pass to Julian Edelman. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. Oh, nice move. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set to... Go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So simple math. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they need to do.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the...
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Bucs take over.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Levante David in on the tackle.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Defense.
We're all right. Just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Watson's pass.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And that is incomplete.
Watson.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brings up second and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Watson now to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. Is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a 33-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. So that one will be accepted.
Elliott Fry on for the field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. Now Bolden on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call.
Don't walk out here, man.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 45 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Buccaneers' 3-yard line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Sony Michel.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots get a score closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Buccaneers 23, Patriots 12.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Watson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Deshaun.